All right, we're out here at the Dry Creek trailhead up right off Bogus Basin Road. And today we're doing Dry Creek and Shingle Creek. Got my buddy Ryan. And we're gonna be meeting up with my brother. He already did Hard Guy. It's 6:15 in the morning, and so he's been out here for a couple hours already. But yeah, nice and cool this morning. You can get a nice view of the city. Should be 100 degrees today, so a lot of people getting out while it's cool. All right, so you just head down Dry Creek. You can see it winding over there. And I've done this trail a few times. Once we did it in the winter and the snow was super deep. But there's a couple different places you can park, and you want to make sure you park at the upper area. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do this as a little bit of an out and back. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. So we just came to the first junction, and that's where you would meet up with a little connector back there. And Ryan was just asking me if I knew anybody doing the challenge. I was like, yeah, we got a couple people from the church, and then Nate, who we know, just rode past us on a bike like 30 seconds later. And I was like, well, there's one guy. So you can see some pretty cool little rock formations through here. And there's Nate up there on the bike. So we just came down Dry Creek, and Shingle Creek is the other major trail out here you got to do for the Boise Trails Challenge, and it's directional. So regardless on whether you're on foot or bike, you got to head up Shingle Creek, and if you see a super long ascent, you'll know you're going the right way. So a lot of vert today. Here we go. All right, so this is why you check your map. So we found Hard Guy, and apparently Sheep Camp is the trail that connects Hard Guy and Dry Creek. So it is a required trail segment this year, so we were gonna have to do it anyways. We're necessarily planning on doing it today, but now when I come out here and do Hard Guy, I can ignore Sheep Camp because I know that I already ran it. So we're heading back to Dry Creek, and then we're gonna find a true turn off for Shingle Creek. It's pretty sick. All right, here we go. We're gonna go up Shingle Creek. We'll come down Dry Creek in a while. We'll see how long the climb takes. So here we got one of the many creek crossings here. You just kind of have to, there's bridges at some of them, not bridges at other ones. So just gotta be aware of that if you're on foot. So we finally made it to the pine trees. Been climbing for a while now, and that's how you know. So 6.7 miles in. Caught Nate again, and there's Andrew. Hooray! You can see the grade here is super brutal. All right, so once you get to the Dry Creek, Shingle Creek post at the top, you got to go out. Do a little out and back, so make sure you don't miss that segment. So you got to go past the gate, go up, there's a sign, at least touch the road just to make sure, because you don't want to have to do this one twice. I don't know. All these little bridges. Makes the trail super fun. So definitely be nice water if you have a filter. You could bring a water bottle and refill out here. Would be a good idea. But super beautiful trail. This is probably one of the harder segments. Up Shingle Creek, down Dry Creek, but worth getting out here earlier before it gets too hot. And really challenging climb. You can do it on a bike, but a lot of bikers end up even walking some of the steeper segments. So you can definitely get up, I think, a little faster on foot, but coming down, like look at this, this would be premium on a bike. So kind of wish I had my bike right now so I could just fly down here, but I'll just cruise on my feet. All right, so that's Dry Creek and Shingle Creek done. The shirt finally came off the last mile or two, and I didn't get a clip at the parking lot. My brother had to get going pretty quick, and honestly, I was feeling pretty sick. I actually threw up a little bit on that trail. For some reason, whenever I go on Shingle Creek, I just get lightheaded. I don't know if it's the altitude or just all the climbing or what, but anyways, glad to have that one out of the way. That's definitely a trail you gotta kind of block out ahead of time. There's a ton of people heading up there as we were coming down, and I think they probably left a little too late. It's gonna get quite hot today, so if you can't get out on Dry Creek and Shingle Creek when it's a little cooler, that's gonna be a tip for success on that one. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna get out a second time today, but we'll see you in the next video as we continue the Boise Trails Challenge.